Okay, whatever. It don't matter. All right, hold on here. I'll be right back. I need to go get my phone. Okay. All right, there we go. Bang. I did it. What's up, T. Lee? What's up, Jen? Who that? Who say you're? What's up, Majesty? Hey, Whisper. I don't know if you were still here. I just figured you just left your comment and kept it pushing. Okay. All right. So that's all it. Hey, of the light. What's up, Kimmy? Hey, Nichelle. How you doing? Oh shit. Man, that was terrible. Okay, there we go. No, this might be a little interesting. What's up, 7K? This might be a little interesting today because when I just did the one for me, I was like, oh, okay, a little juicy, a little bit. You know what I mean? I always do the readings beforehand just to kind of see how they might play, see what they might say or the way they may see it. And then sometimes I'll still be surprised anyway. So it'd be all good. But mine's a little juicy, so I want to see how y'all's going to play out, how the collectives will play out. Okay. We ain't going to use these today. Let me just get a couple shuffles in real quick, and then we're going to get started. Hey, Susanna. You say you need to know, right? It seemed like a new video every day, right? I'm just doing this for this month. I just want to see something. Like, I just be experimenting, trying different stuff. You know what I mean? Just seeing what it do. You know what I mean? That's all. Man. I ain't going to do this every month, but like this month, I just want to see what happened if I just do it as many days as possible. Like if I got time, instead of like working on other content, working on my other social medias, I just come here. You know what I mean? It's like when you go to the gym and you run a mile or 2 miles and then you feel accomplished afterwards. Even if you don't stay another 40 minutes and do no weights, you're like, you know what? I ran 2 miles. All right. So anyway, we're going backwards. We're going backwards. All right. We're going backwards. All right. You said we're not complaining. I know you're not. Complaining. I mean, I ain't complaining either. I'm like, hey, I'm just having a ball right now. So anyway, Pisces. Where they wait? Let's just do a little. Let's have a little fun with it. All right, let's look at these. So these is what's the T? All right, so we're gonna see. So what do they wish would happen between y'all? All right, what we got? Divination abuser. All right. So you wish you use your gifts or use your abilities in a more positive way. Creativity. Oh, okay. So wait, some of y'all this has to do with work. Some of y'all this may have to do with work, but so this may just be a separate message for some of y'all. But for some of y'all, you may have like other readers stealing your work. Kai says divination abuser steals your work, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. So some of y'all they may wish that you guys would stop using their ideas or stop stealing from them, and then others or stop using whatever they have. You know what I mean? And then for others of you, they wish that they'd be able to steal your work or copy your work. That's at work. All right. That's as if you do maybe content creating or if like at work you have ideas, maybe you have like a skill set of talent. You know what I mean? They want to use that. They wish that you allow they wish that you guys would allow them to use your skills, your craft, your ability. You know what I mean? So maybe your way of doing things, let's say at work or your way of doing things, they wish that they can imitate that. All right. So that's what they wish would happen between y'all. All right. They wish some of y'all, this is what they wish. Like if you are a tarot reader and maybe you're like dealing with a man or a woman and they're like curious about you, they wish that you they wish that you would use that to like get to know them or to like maybe like recognize them or to understand them better. So all right, like that could be abuse of tarot. So they would want you to use it or use your gift in a way to create some type of happy outcome between y'all. They want to be able to feed off of you though, or be able to like benefit off of you. Unbothered. So some of y'all, they wish that you guys would maybe not be noticed as much, not get as much attention. Now, how's that have to do with between y'all? So they feel like it's a bad thing that more people are knowing y'all. So they don't want you to be seen as much. This could be at work, but this could also be romantically. Like this person may not want y'all to be seen as much. They don't like that you're so unbothered. They want you to like get karma, or they want you to have a little bit of like not as smooth a ride. That's what it is. So this is kind of petty. This was not what I was expecting. All right, let's look at tarot. Tarot may give me something different. So what do they want to happen between y'all? I'm telling y'all, they want things. They want things to not work out between y'all. I've seen the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and I've seen that Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So they wouldn't want you to get your rewards, or wouldn't want you to see any progress from the stuff that you work at. So maybe they want you to depend on them. That might be what it is. Maybe they want you to depend on them. Could be doing the Virgo, towards Virgo, Capricorn. They would want you to depend on them. So like maybe you would need them. So that's what they want to happen between you, where you have to need them. Yeah, we got Virgo here. So yeah, if they really want y'all to be hidden, like a gem, you know what I mean? Like a best kept secret, you know what I mean? Where everybody doesn't know about you. Everybody doesn't, you know what I mean? If everybody isn't aware of you, you aren't even aware of yourself. So they kind of wish that. They wish that that would happen between y'all. And then for some of y'all, they wish that you guys would get to, yeah, they would get to know them better. Because now we got the Lovers here. And the Hermit was also giving me that vibe of them wanting to get to know you better. Because we got Three of Cups and the Lovers, and then we got the World. So if it's a past person, they wish that you guys would come back around, that you guys would interact with them again, that you guys would maybe entertain them again, or maybe date them. Some of y'all, they wish that you guys would have sex, like go out, enjoy yourselves, have sex, maybe be a lot more social with them, hold a lot more conversations, let them get closer to you, let them learn more about you. They want to learn more about you. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, I guess maybe they are doing readings on you. If it's a man, even if it's a woman, I guess they buy readings and get readings and ask about you and shit. So like they would like you to come back around, because Three of Cups is a reconciliation. And so is the Lovers together. They would like you guys to reconcile if you haven't been talking to this person. Like at first it gets off as like hurt. Like I want you to catch your karma for how things go. They want things to not work out for you. So like if you're trying to build with another relationship or build with another connection, they wouldn't want that for you. Like, I don't want you to be able to like connect with anybody but me. That's what it is. What's up, Angie? They want you to not be able to connect with anybody but them. The big one LTs are better than the small ones. All right, so yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, they see a lot of progress between y'all. So what they want to happen is the relationship between y'all to grow. You know what I mean? To go to the next level. So like if it's a past person, this time they would like maybe either you to invest more, or they would like to invest more the next go around. All right. So some of y'all, they also maybe want to pay you back, or they want you to pay them back, or something like that. So if you owe them money, then maybe it's that, you know what I mean? But Seven of Pentacles is a promotion. So some of y'all, they would like you guys to come back, and then they would promote the connection to like the next level, or they would like take things further with you the next go round. That's what they would like to happen. So the next time y'all like, I don't know if you guys interact with each other, if you ever do or ever will, they would like to be able to like progress the relationship to the next level between y'all. So like break out of some type of comfort zone, or break out of some type of rut that y'all have been in like together. Whatever that may be. Maybe you guys are doing the same thing over and over again. But for some of y'all, they just kind of want to relive that pattern again, whatever that pattern was for y'all. They still have fond memories of it, or they still enjoyed it, because we got Three of Cups here. So some of y'all, they do want to go out, dates, and like they want romance with y'all, you know what I mean? But they want you guys to be hidden, like so that other people don't see y'all, because I guess they find you to be very attractive or very desirable, or they just want to maybe keep it a secret. Like I don't know if this is, so I don't know, maybe because of the Lovers and the Three of Cups, maybe that could just be a third person party, because now I'm seeing the Eight of Pentacles again and the Page of Pentacles in verse. So it could be that. It could be because of like, maybe because of others around, like maybe there's like friends, maybe there's coworkers, maybe there's other people. Like they would like to kind of keep the relationship from being maybe like out in the open in some way. So I guess maybe they would like that for y'all to go on a vacation together. Maybe that's what it is. Like we need to go somewhere separately, me and you, just like so we can connect. Because that's what they really want. They want like some alone time with the Hermit, the Lovers, and the Three of Cups. Like I want to go out, but I want it to be just you and me. So I don't know if y'all have kids, or If you guys have like other people who be there, like friends, roommates, cousins, I don't know, somebody, like maybe you guys always have friends over or some shit, or they want to be able to have some time alone with you guys. That's what they wish would happen. Like we can just kind of like isolate and really get to like ask each other questions that we always want to ask. Maybe some of y'all, they want to spend the night. Like I kind of get that vibe too, of like wanting to spend the night, but like passively aggressively like pursuing you. They wish that you guys would take more lead or take more charge or be more assertive in the relationship and not so passive aggressive. You know what I mean? So you could be on the Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They want you guys to step up. They want the relationship between y'all to step up or to advance. That's what they really want. They want you to get creative about doing it too, though, because they seem like it seems like you don't care if it goes anywhere. You don't really care if they stay around or not. Like you don't have a fear of missing out or fear of losing them. So that's they wish that you did. You know what I mean? That's what they wish would happen. Like I wish you were worried and wanted me around you. I wish that you would like want to hold conversation and want to reconcile or want to be friends again, or I wish that you would come back around or like just be around. Like wait, like be patient. Some of y'all they just wish that you guys would be patient while they're trying to like get their shit off. Like maybe they're because the King of Wands in reverse could be somebody who's not really ready for commitment. So like they wish that you would like hang around while they're like doing whatever they're doing. You know what I mean? Just still be cool, still be friends, still talk to them. You know what I mean? So even if they are in another relationship, they still want to keep like that line of communication open. You know what I mean? Because for some of y'all, they may probably try to like bunny hop to you. So, all right, could be a Virgo, could be a Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Now, some of y'all, they also wish that you guys would show them your body, though. They wish they could see you. They wish they could see y'all naked, or they wish they could see your body, like your physical body, your nakedness. All right. Huh. All right. It started off a little ugly. We're going to see what happens with Aquarius, what they wish would happen. All right. So, Aquarius, what do they wish would happen between y'all? Ah, shit. I was supposed to use these too. I forgot I put those out there. Let's start with them just in case so I don't forget. All right. Well, what do they wish would happen between y'all? So it says, you deserve better than what I've given you so far. Let me make it up to you. So they would like to make it up to you. That's what they wish would happen. They wish that they could show you that you deserve more. And it says, I'm not letting you go. So either they wish that you would not let them go, or they wish that they didn't have to let you go, or they wish that they didn't let go. So I don't know how that has to do with what they wish would happen between y'all, but I guess we're going to build around to that. So this may be somebody who has an issue communicating properly their truth or their emotions. All right, but anyway, so what do you wish would happen between y'all? Ooh. Fishing for compliments or fishing for comments. But I was thinking fishing for compliments. So they wish that you would compliment them more, gas them up. They wish that you were more addicted to them, or that you were more like pressed over them or more into them in a way, because they got bad habits, toxic. So some of you, they just wish that you would like stop drinking, stop smoking, or stop some type of addiction that you have. They do wish that would happen between y'all. But for most of y'all, I kind of feel like they wish that you guys were in your head or as obsessed about them as they are about you. Because it says overly thinking, stressed, over analyzing. So either they want y'all to stop that, or they just wish that you guys had that same feeling of like obsession, of like wondering, of not knowing. They wish that they could know what you think, how you feel about it, or what you think about it. You know what I mean? So they wish that you were like as obsessed or as like stuck on this situation as they were. All right. So they wish that you would need them maybe for more approval. And they wish that they checked off all your boxes, or as many of your boxes as possible. High Priestess. They want exclusivity with y'all, or they want to have more privileges with you. So they wish that they would have more privileges with y'all. Yeah, the Moon. They wish that you would be more vulnerable and more maybe attracted to them, or like whether they could tell whether you're attracted, because the High Priestess could be like, it's hard to read you. So they wish that they'd be able to tell you that they're either attracted to you or interested in like pursuing you, or that they want to pick up where you guys left off at. You know what I mean? But they don't want to come off as like not bitter, come off as like nagging you, or come off as like annoying you. So they wish that you, so in this sense, they wish that you were like thinking about them as much as they thought about you. Is really the case. You know, they feel like you guys are passive with them, or like passively pursuing them, or passively keep conversation going. You don't really like reply back as much as they would like you to. Maybe you're a slow texter or a slow reply back type of person. They wish that you were more attracted to them. That's what they really wish. They feel like you're not really that interested in the connection, that you're very aloof. So they wish that you weren't that way. They wish that you would speak up more, and they wish that they could let go. That's what they really wish, because they think about it a lot. They wish that they could let go of the situation. You know what I mean? But they see you as like one of the best catches that they've ever gotten. They just feel like you're not attracted to them in that light. So they wish that they could really tell how you feel about them, like what your level of attraction is towards them, for them to really like put more effort or more like pursue it more. You know what I mean? Because of the moon here, there's like it's like I don't know if my feelings are even real. We got the high priestess and the moon, so they don't know if their feelings are even real. So they wish that you would be a lot more like maybe direct, because the Queen of Swords is somebody who's aloof, distant. You know what I mean? Dismissive. You know what I mean? So, and then the King of Wands reverse is passive aggressive. So they wish that you would be more assertive, more direct, more straightforward with them, clear about your intentions or about the boundaries or your expectations of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, because some of y'all, they wish that they could check off all the boxes or check off as many boxes as possible. You know what I mean? And they would, like I said, they would like you guys to stop maybe smoking, drinking, eating, overeating, whatever you do that's a habit that they don't like. They like, it's a habit you have that they don't like. They wish that you would stop it. But they also just wish that they would get communication from you guys, and you guys would open up the lines of, go back to wherever you guys were at before, or like pick up where you guys left off at before. So it's one of those. It's that. You know what I mean? So I do get exclusivity is what they want, but like, do you feel this way too? Do you feel as deeply as I do? Like, you need to say that. They need you to say that. All right. So it could be a Virgo, could be a Taurus, could be a Leo, could be Aquarius, could be a Libra, Cancer, Pisces. I said Virgo. I think I did. I said Leo and Aquarius. Okay, I did. All right, some of y'all, they wish that you guys would go on a trip together again, because we got Six of Swords. I keep feeling like that, like there's having to do with the trip. They wish that you guys would go on a trip with them or go somewhere with them that kind of like allows them to dive deeper and get to know you, where you guys could be vulnerable. Like, that's a lot. It's probably going to be a big thing here, where a lot of people are going to want you guys to be vulnerable. You know what I mean? And be able to open up, or at least be able to allow themselves to open up. You know what I mean? Because they want more of you to be revealed to them. You know what I mean? So they want to be able to like express themselves. I'm not gonna say like carelessly, but like they want to be able to like take action in a way that they think they should be able to take action, and you be receptive to it. You know what I mean? Or at least understand what they're trying to get at. So even maybe the way they communicate, they want you to be able to like pick up what they're trying to say without them having to say it. That's what it is. All right. Hey Tiffy, what's up? All right. So I gave you all the signs. All right. I guess they, you know what? They maybe want y'all to let them take the lead more. If anything, that might be what it is too. They may want y'all to let them take the lead. Like, they may feel like they have more wisdom or more like knowledge or more insight. So they may also want that to happen, where it's like, I have a little bit more experience. I understand this on a deeper level. Like, let me take the lead. So some of y'all, that's what they want. They want to be able to take lead, or be the boss in a situation between y'all. All right. What'd you say? You said, I want him to come back to my country so we can relax, let walls down. You feel me? I'm with you. I'm with you, Evie. All right, so Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn. Hey there, Silent Priestess. All right, what do they wish would happen between y'all? All right, so let's use these real quick before I forget. They was blending in with the table, though, but it was all black. All right, so what do they wish would happen between y'all? What do they wish? What do they wish? You're a little bit crazy, but they love it. Expressing how I feel truly isn't easy. You made me want to grow in ways that I've been afraid of. So they wish that, I guess, that you could deal with their bit of crazy, or that they could deal with your. Well, no, they would want to be able to express it. Express how you make them feel. So yeah, I love the way you smell. So they wish that between y'all, they wish that they could express how they feel, how you make them feel. All right, like, I guess being around you is sometimes it can be intimidating, but it could also just be like, maybe they can't find the words. All right, it says you're a little bit crazy, so that maybe would give me the vibe of like maybe you being intimidating, because like you're not maybe their usual type, or you're not like applying yourself or like approaching the situation in the way that they're used to. You know what I mean? Because it says you're a little bit crazy, but I always think of when people call you crazy, or when I call people crazy, or when they call me crazy, it's just genuinely because your way of doing things is just not the way that I would have done things, or it makes me feel uncomfortable because my normal sense of being is being challenged. So it may be that. All right. So anyway, so yeah, because it says I'm afraid. Would it say you make me want to grow in ways that I'm afraid of? So that's what it is. Just like I said. So that's normally what it be for me. So I'm assuming that it would be that same way for most people. All right. Anyway, so what do they want to happen between? What do they wish would happen between y'all? Bad karma. God damn. All right. So they wish that you guys would get your karma or your karma for whatever happened. All right. What do we got? Carless. So yeah, they wish that bad stuff. They wish maybe you have car issues or why the fuck is that an issue? They want you to come back. Oh, they want you to be rejected by people. So they would want. So this isn't. Maybe they want you to come back so that they could reject you. But I kind of feel like they wish that you would like lose your shit. You know what I mean? Like have to move out, bad car, people reject you, opportunities that were like presented to you, you can't have. So it's almost like a pettiness too. So this must be past people. this got this got to be past people. All right. Well, hold on. So they wish that they had more evidence. They had more evidence of like whatever you were doing in your past time. So it could be a Capricorn. Yeah, this is people it didn't work out with. We got an 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So they wish that the stuff that you try to put effort, time, energy into just doesn't work for you. So like if you're trying to build connections with other people, now why the fuck would that have to do anything with what they wish would happen between you? So this can't be right. They wish they had more proof about how you guys felt about them. Some of y'all, they wish that y'all could move in. That you would reject other opportunities that people may be trying to move in on their like what they consider to be their property. You know what I mean? So like this is somebody who's like possessive over you guys, and at the same time like they don't want anything good for you if it's not with them. So this is somebody who's like, if you're not happy with me, I don't want you to be happy with nobody. You know what I mean? There was this reel I shared one time. It was a post on Instagram, and I forgot how it went, but it basically was like, may God keep sending you all the bad men until you pick me. It was just a joke. I don't give a fuck if you pick me or not. But that's the joke here. That was that. But so this may be how they feel. This could be sometimes just petty behavior. But yeah, they wish that you didn't have a car or you guys lost the stuff that you had. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm telling you. They wish you guys would be broke or not, like never be able to find a partner. They wish you guys weren't so high maintenance. That's what it is. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. They wish you guys weren't so high maintenance or didn't maybe expect so much or didn't like value yourself so much, appreciate yourself so much. You know what I mean? They wish that they could be selfish with y'all. Like, I guess maybe make you feel less than or maybe not make you feel as like successful or not feel as like having it all put together. They wish you weren't. That's what it is. They wish you weren't so put together or so comfortable maybe doing things on your own because, you know, that's a Capricorn thing. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Why would you want this between you? All right, we got Page of Pentacles. So yeah, they really wish that you would miss out on love. They really wish y'all would miss out on love, bro. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Judgment. They really wish that y'all would like, oh man. So they really wish that like you wouldn't be able to like accept love from anybody else but them. For real, for real. For real, for real. Like they wish that you would only be able to like catch love from them. It could be a Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Sag, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo. They wish that they were the only person that had this type of effect over you, like where where you need them. So they want y'all to need them. That's what they wish would happen. They wish that y'all needed them. They wish that some of y'all went broke or like had to depend on them maybe for security, for finances. You know what I mean? Like you didn't have no money, you don't have no resources. You know what I mean? They really want to have more impact in your life. That's what's about it. That's what it's about. It's like I want to have more impact in your life than like I want to have more impact in my life than what you're doing. Because like right now with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it feels inadequate. It feels like I'm not able to give you enough or I can't really give you much. You know what I mean? That's what it's really boiled down to. So they really wish that you required less or that you didn't have so much going. So that way, whatever I gave you, you'd be happy with. Ha! I get it. I get it because they got with the Judgment in reverse, there's unreconcilable differences, but they wish that you guys could heal that. With the Queen of Cups to the Judgment in reverse, they wish that they could heal that. They wish that they could just give you a little bit or appease you a little bit So that way that, you know what I mean, you'd be more receptive to them and they could renew the connection or restart the connection because they want to be your sunshine. So whoever this is, just like, I pray that you never be happy unless you're with me. You know what I mean? And we got to restart this connection. You know what I mean? They kind of felt like the damage has been done. It's already over. Ten of Swords. This is Gemini. They feel like the damage has already been done. Like, come on now. Come on now. Now, you know what? For some of y'all, maybe they wish that you guys got a new car or something like that. They really just wish that y'all depended on them and needed them for reassurance or needed them for maybe help, resources. They wish you couldn't do it on your own, that you wouldn't be so independent. That's pretty much it. That's it. It's in a nutshell. Like, you crazy and all. It's intimidating to them. All right. So anyway, I guess they wish they could be close enough to smell you because I love the way you smell. And if that was something that they wish would happen, it'd be like close enough to be able to smell you, I would assume. All right, so it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. Oh, and I seen, oh yeah, and it's Aquarius in there too. All right. Some of y'all, they wish that y'all be like take more of a carefree approach with them. I think that's what they really wish too. Like you would, like maybe you wouldn't like expect so much from them and just take more of like a carefree approach and just have fun and like, you know, build from there, go from there. So that's also part of like what y'all needed to know. You know what I mean? Anyway, what's up, Linus Kitty? Yeah, we're going backwards. Hey, D, how you feeling? All right, let's see, Sag. Come on, give us something nice today, Sag. So, Sag, what do they wish would happen? Creeping? Some of y'all, they wish that you guys would creep. They wish you guys would pull up on them. Pull up on me. What's my girl name? Patra? Pull up to my bumper, baby. And something, something, That's my shit from back in the day. Love Triangle. They wish. So what? They wish that you got. Maybe they wish that you guys would invite others into the relationship, or they wish that they could have other partners. Because I kind of was viewing that earlier when I split the deck, but we'll see. All right. So what do they wish would happen between y'all? All right. Yeah, kids at risk. So they wish that you guys would have more of a family. That y'all would have a family. Basically, they wish that they could force you to like commit. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, they wish that they could use like child services if it's a woman. Maybe they could use maybe family or use child services or use a relationship to force you to do what they want you to do. Like they wish. So it says forcer, forces you to see things. Oh, forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. That's what they wish would happen. They wish that they could use a relationship or kids or attached like a relationship or kids to be able to force you to do what they want. This get messy. This getting messy. All right, so that would be like basically trying to keep you. So some of y'all, they wish that you guys would help them out of bankruptcy or help them out of like financial worries, financial hardships. All right, what do they want to happen? They want you guys to be again obsessed over them or sick, worried over them. They really want y'all to fulfill them, help them with their money because it says broke ass. So if what they would want to happen between y'all, give them money. They would want you to be generous with them. Help them catch up on past bills or help them catch up on stuff that they like are dealing with, maybe financially or some shit like that. So they like, but they want it through a relationship. So even if it's not necessarily say past bill, but I feel like they don't got nothing going right now. So like if what they wish that through a relationship, they could have more power over you, more control over you. All right. I guess again, this could be like them wishing that they have maybe financial superiority over you. Could be a Leo. They wish they didn't have to compete for your attention. That's what it is. Five of Wands was inverse, so they feel like they wish they didn't have to compete for your attention. They wish they could do less. For real. They didn't have to be as cooperative or as helpful. Yeah, so we got strength in reverse. So what do they wish would happen between y'all? Nine of Swords. They wish that you guys would realize that they're holding back. Like maybe you would recognize that maybe they I guess you would recognize that they feel like they have control in this situation, or you would realize that they don't have control. So wait, they wish that they would realize that they don't have control in the situation, or they would realize that you don't have control in the situation. Two of Swords. So okay. So they wish that they could make you doubt yourself. I get it. They wish that they could make you doubt yourself, make you believe that you're not as in control as you are, or make you not believe that you're an authority, or that you don't have as much, you're not as like charming or as like persuasive as you really are. You know what I mean? So you have more power in this relationship than what they're telling you. So that's why they would want the relationship with you, so that way they can have power or control over the connection. Like, if we have kids, now you got to do what I want you to do. Or if we have a relationship and you depend on me financially, now you got to move how I want to move, and I can go do whatever I want to do while you're taking care of the responsibilities of being in a fucking relationship. You know what I mean? So with the commitment, so this could be a Gemini, this could be a Leo, could be a Libra, Gemini, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, they wish that you guys would reach out, you know what I mean, and stop overlooking them, because they feel like you guys overlook them. So they wish that you would be the one to like give up the power and the connection. You know what I mean? Maybe they feel like you guys are intimidated. Maybe they feel like you guys are intimidated, or just like lack confidence about approaching them or communicating with them. So they would want you to get bold and say something to them. If it's a new person, that's what they would want. You know what I mean? They would want you to like be bold enough to like take action and say, hey, or communicate with them. That's normal. But if it's a past person, there's a person who wouldn't want you to realize that you have more control or more authority in the relationship than they do. You know what I mean? You have the power in this situation. You know what I mean? And they don't really feel like they can fight it, or they don't really feel like they can compete, or because maybe they feel like you have a lot of options then. Because the Nine of Swords is worried. You know what I mean? It's a worry. They wish they didn't have to worry about you maybe taking advantage, or worrying about you like over asserting yourself or micromanaging them. So like maybe you're always like critiquing the stuff that they do. Maybe you're always shouting out or like expressing that you see them do something. You know what I mean? Like you call them on shit. That's what they wish you didn't do. I wish you didn't call me on shit. I wish you didn't hold back. You know what I mean? I wish you were like more afraid of like losing me, because we got Five of Pentacles here. They wish you guys had that fear of abandonment, or that fear of like, normally Sagittarius has the fear of missing out. So I guess some of y'all have grown past that, but they wish that you would have a fear of losing them, or a fear of like not having them by your side. You know what I mean? Like that, they just feel like you don't feel that way. Like, you know what I mean? You're confident in your natural abilities to get what you desire. And they wish that you didn't. They wish that you didn't always get what you wanted. They wish that you weren't always capable of like making stuff happen. You know what I mean? And they wish that you weren't so critical of them when they be making like the same mistakes. Because Nine of Swords could be somebody who makes the same mistakes, especially who's in reverse. Somebody who makes the same mistakes. They overthink the situation and then go do the same dumb shit again. You're like, why the fuck did you do that? Why'd you do that? You know what I mean? So they wish that they were able to like pull one over on you, pull the wool over your eyes. That's what they really wish. If I'm really being honest, they really wish they could pull the wool over your eyes and maybe make you feel like you aren't as like, I was gonna say gifted, or as like talented, or as like skilled as you are in some way. So maybe you have like talents, abilities that you can do, like maybe you can make money, or just like you have capabilities that they don't have and they're not aware of. Like they're not aware of. They just wish that you didn't know that you had this ability. Like if you didn't like, let's say for instance, say we were basketball players, and you discovered one day from playing basketball with us that you could play just like us, and we in the NBA. You get what I'm saying? Or we in the WNBA, and all of a sudden you can play just as good as us. We wish you didn't recognize that you could fucking play. You know what I mean? Because somebody else gives like a career vibe where people kind of wish that you weren't skilled at your job, or didn't have as much of a talent as you do, like a natural leadership. They wish you didn't have that you didn't realize that about yourself. So, okay. But they really wish that they had more control over you. You know what I mean? More control over your happiness, or you mean like, and they would wish that you would like want to be closer to them, where like you divulge more secrets, tell them stuff that's always been on your mind. They kind of wish that they could read your mind. If I'm really being honest, like they wish that they could kind of pick up your pattern or your like ways of behaving, so that way they could understand like how to like assert themselves, or how to have control over this relationship. You know what I mean? But they can't really figure you out. You know what I mean? And they really kind of wish that their charm, or their flares, or their natural ability for like getting what they desire from everybody else would work on you. You know what I mean? So maybe they're able to like confuse other people, and maybe they're able to like give mixed signals, and people kind of like lose their power, or give up the power in the connection, or give up their like sense of self in the connection, and then kind of do what they want you to do. You're not doing that. So they wish you would, though. You know what I mean? I wish you would. I wish you would. But they really feel like a relationship would be able to kind of like solidify that. Yeah. They wish that you guys that they would be able to overcome whatever, I guess, whatever difficulties there are in the relationship, or they wish that you guys would overcome the difficulties in the relationship. So if you guys are having a power struggle or just not talking to each other, or if you block them, they wish that you would unblock them. You know what I mean? And if it's like you're just not talking to them, you're ignoring them, they wish that you would stop. They wish that you would stop ignoring them, and they wish that you would like stop this ego battle and just talk to them, just reach out and just communicate. They wish that they didn't have to be the one to initiate. That's a big thing. So if it's a past person that you guys are holding back from, they wish that they didn't have to be the one to initiate or start the conversation up between y'all. You know what I mean? All right. Wait, hold on. What else? What else do they wish? Hold on. Let's see what else. That doggy style. So they wish, you know what I mean? They wish they could fold you up, bend you over, basically. That doggy style is what they wish. And it says, I miss your vibe. So they wish that you guys would spend, yeah, it says, I want to build with you. They wish that you guys would spend more time together. But like, I get, for real, with the strength of reverse, is somebody who's just basically trying to like, I'm not going to say humble you, but it do kind of give a vibe of like humble you. This is somebody who feels like they don't have any control or any real power or any real authority in your life. Like no real say so. You know what I mean? So like, they wish that they were able to like blindside you in a way, or they were able to just kind of pull the wool over your eyes and do whatever they've been doing with everybody else. You know what I mean? They wish they had a goofy. That's what they really wish. They wish I had a goofy. They might as well just said that straight out. You thought a relationship was going to get you that? You thought kids was going to get you that? You serious? All right, so it could be a Libra, could be a Gemini, could be a Sag, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, and then Gemini. Yeah, they really wish that they could figure out a way to get closer to y'all. That's a big thing. Like, how do I get closer to y'all? And like, how do I figure you out? Because that's it. This person could, if they could figure out what strings to pull, whoo, buddy, they would have you worked up real good. But they just can't. So they wish they could, though. They wish they could. If they knew what to say to break your confidence, they would. Or if they knew what to do to break your confidence, they would. All right, Scorpio. Come on, give us a good one, Scorp. It's your turn. It's your turn. Come on now, Scorp. What do they wish would happen? They wish you guys would give them an offer. All right. All right, hold on. Because I seen the offer, so let's see. What do they wish would happen between y'all? They wish that you guys would come back. It says, once you back. So they wish that you guys would come back. Okay. What? Yeah, it says what? Yeah, so they wish that you guys wouldn't move on. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, it's cool. All right. I was about to say, hold on, let me make sure. But we cool. All right. Because at first I was about to say, they wish that you would come back so they could reject you, but that's not it. Because it says, into you, great chemistry, great vibes, positive. So no, they kind of wish that you would come back and like leave those other people behind. All right. They wish that you guys would have better chemistry together. Maybe they wish that you guys could like cuddle up, lay up, hug up, kiss up, be closer. You know what I mean? Spend more time, like, just being within each other's like skin, or just being around each other. You know what I mean? I get them like sniffing you, smelling you, man or woman. So they maybe want to smell your scent again or some shit like that. Let's see. Let's shuffle these up real quick. So what do they want to happen between y'all? What do they wish would happen between y'all? They wish that y'all had great chemistry though, and that y'all could really vibe, and that like you guys could go back to the way it was. What do they wish would happen between y'all? She doesn't compare. So they wish that whoever you're with, you would just get rid of them, because it says things ain't the same without you. So they really wish you would come back. And I want a family with you. They wish they could have a family. That's pretty clear. So they want you guys to move on from whoever you guys are dealing with, or leave that person behind, or leave whoever. Like whoever you're dealing with, they don't compare, man or woman. It says she don't compare, but it could be a man. You know what I mean? Or a they, or whoever. What the fuck ever. All right. So basically, they want family with y'all. That's what they wish would happen. They wish that you guys would be closer, have a better chemistry together, really understand each other, and be enmeshed within each other, which can sometimes be toxic because it's your feelings and my feelings, and I can't tell whose is who. And they would kind of want that. Like your struggles, your sacrifices, my struggles, my sacrifices, we just kind of throw it all in the pile, and then we just grab it as a team. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like if I have a burden, then you take it on. If you got a burden, I take it on. You know what I mean? That's how they kind of want it. They wish that would happen between y'all. Could be a Sag, could be a Libra. Wait, we just did this already. So disregard that. Disregard that. Might not be a Sag. Might not be a Libra. Let's just see. Hold on. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be a Capricorn. So they wish that you guys would be a lot more open or a lot more communicative. Okay, well, 4 of Pentacles. Oh, 3 of Pentacles. So they wish that you guys would work with them. or that you guys would join in something that they're doing, join in with them. So I said Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, we got the judgment here. So they wish that you would take action on them. And then we got the high priestess. I mean, we got the empress in reverse. So they wish that they wish that you would spoil them and put them on a pedestal or treat them like differently than others. Could be a Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio. And who else I said? I forgot who. Oh, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. Yeah. So some of y'all they wish that they could have a baby or have a child with y'all because it says I want a family, and the high priestess in reverse could be unplanned pregnancy. So some of y'all they wish that this would be like your end stop. Like you guys would like put together a plan of like taking this relationship further. That this would be they wish that this would be a life-changing connection for you, but like your final stop. Like there will be no higher, there will be no better, and that you see them as the best that you could get. That's what they wish would happen. You know what I mean? They wish that you would see them as like, a great catch, or somebody who is like a diamond in the rough at some point. You know what I mean? So maybe like because sometimes the high priest in reverse, yeah, they wish that you guys didn't really what it is. They really wish that you guys didn't respect yourselves as much or carry yourselves with such high esteem. You know what I mean? They wish that you guys weren't as spoiled or didn't expect as much because you guys are maybe living a more comfortable or lifestyle. They wish that your lifestyle wasn't as comfortable and it wasn't as easy for you guys to get relationships. But they feel like you guys are able to get connections, partnerships rather easily because either you guys have a very comfortable lifestyle, or you guys live very like abundant or so, or you guys have something going on here. So they really kind of wish that some of y'all, they wish you guys would save them. I guess maybe they wish that you would save them from themselves in a way. Like, because sometimes the Empress in reverse could be somebody who's not doing so well. You know what I mean? Like maybe they need more of like a nurturing figure, a mother, what do they call it? Either a motherly figure or they need more of like someone who's like gentle and is more compassionate towards them. So they may want that. They may wish that you'd be more like understanding or more like I'm gonna say compassionate, but that's not the word I really want to use. It's another word. It's another word. Like you know how they tell you be gentle on yourself. Yeah, that's cool. And it's like that. They wish you would be a lot more gentler with them. That's what it is. They wish you would be They wish you would be a lot more gentler, like with how you like deal with them. And they wish that you would probably give to them more. With the Two of Cups here, they feel like it's an unequal relationship. They feel like they're either more persistent or more devoted to the connection than you. So they kind of wish that it would flop, that the connection would flop. So they wish that they weren't as like more into you than you are into them. You know what I mean? Or that it was more like equalish. You know what I mean? Somewhere in that range. Where it felt like they're just a little bit ahead of you or a little bit like above you. They want to be able to feel that way, like they're a little bit above you. They wish that you would take yourself off a pedestal and be like more down to earth, you know what I mean? And not like act all bougie or act all like I don't know, just hostility in a way. They wish that you weren't like I'm again trying to say like you expect so much, like you're kind of difficult in terms of like your value, like what can be. I can say the people that you can obtain. They wish that you weren't even aware of that, of like the relationships that you could get, because maybe they wish that you weren't able to have relationships. Like they kind of wish that you didn't know that you were a great catch. That's what it really is. So I'm really just I don't know. I mean, I can see them wanting to have children, but like with the relationship in reverse, I still kind of feel like they would want to have the children to be able to like take lead in the relationship, because then they would feel a lot more confident, like asserting themselves, or they would feel a lot more confident, like if they were to lead the relationship, that they were still like their livelihood or their well-being would still be taken care of. So like if y'all had kids, they still want to have like that bond where like even if we're not living together, even if we're not together, I'm the baby dad, baby mom, or ex-husband, ex-wife, and you still take care of my like well-being. You still make sure that I'm okay. You still like come if my car breaks down, or you still bail me out if I get into a bar fight. You know what I mean? Like they still want you to care. They want to be an impactful relationship in your life where none are higher than them. That's what they wish would happen between y'all. You know what I mean? Where you place them on a pedestal, spoil them, treat them better than everybody else that you've ever encountered or ever dated. You know what I mean? Treat them in a way that you've never done, like never done before. Be devoted to them. Maybe you've never been in a relationship lately or commitment lately or something like that. They wish that you would choose them as the person to be like in a relationship with. They wish that for real, that it be love at first sight when you've seen them. They wish that that's how you felt. Like or that's how you feel. So either if you're about to see this person or if you did see this person already, they wish it was love at first sight, where you feel like drawn to like take action and move the situation forward and like put them on a pedestal and spoil them and treat them better than everybody else. They wish that that was the case whenever you guys interact with each other, because the two cups can be like conversations, friendly little get-togethers. You know what I mean? Just maybe a social call at times. So they kind of wish that they'd be able to do that with you, like just kind of reach out and just be friendly, just talk. You know what I mean? Just maybe tell you some of their feelings that they've had going on, some of their like past connections, and maybe kind of try to bond on that. They wish that they could bond that in that way without looking maybe desperate. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they wish that they could like bond with you without looking desperate or having to like, you know, maybe like degrade themselves in a way or having to like lower their value. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So they want to be able to express themselves without having to lower their value around you. You know what I mean? And they wish you weren't so fickle or so sometimey. Like some days you're a talker, some days you're like, or some days you're really romantic, really charming, and then other days you're like, you maybe you wait on them to do it, or you wait on them to like maybe be more generous, or you wait on them to reach out, or you wait on them to like to ask about the relationship itself, because they want you to be the one to bring up commitment. They don't want to be the one to have to bring up commitment. They wish that you would be the one to bring up the commitment or bring up the status of the relationship and wanting to take it further. If you're already in a relationship, well, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's it. They want you guys to come back and possibly have children and build together and work together, you know what I mean? And do something where you guys are sharing the same view of the connection. You know what I mean? Talk it out, whatever your problems are, your issues are. You know what I mean? They kind of want you to just like let it all out, your emotions, how you feel about things, even if you get it wrong. They just want you to just let it all out. So it could be a Libra, it could be a Taurus, it could be a Cancer, Libra, I mean Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, not Scorpio, yeah, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn. Okay. Hmm. All right. All right, Libra. So let's see. All right, Libra. What do they wish? Some of y'all, they wish that you guys would stop some type of toxic habit, pattern that you have, whether it be smoking, drinking, whatever. They wish that you guys would break some type of addiction that you may have. Sometimes it gets just like maybe you overspend, maybe you eat out all the time, something like that. Always partying. That's what it is. They wish that they wish that you guys would stop always partying or always needing something to do. You know what I mean? Now some of y'all, they wish that you guys would go out and party. So like if you haven't been going out to party, then they wish that you would. You wish that you would like get out and have some fun. All right. What they wish, it says ego, hurt ego, ego get in the way. So they wish that you would have more fun in a relationship and not let your ego get in the way of the connection. That's what they wish would happen. You know what I mean? So it says hurt ego, ego getting in the way of the relationship. So they really wish that your ego wouldn't get in the way of the relationship, and that you would have more fun. Yeah, it says I don't want to fight anymore. So they wish you guys would stop fighting and that you would stop letting your ego or your pride keep y'all from connecting. It says my family keep asking about you. So they wish that they basically wish that they could pressure you with outside forces to like reconcile. You know what I mean? To like spend time with them, to hang out, to like, you know, maybe be more social with them again, or you know, whatever. We'll see where it goes with the tarot. But they don't want to fight anymore. Oh, Four of Wands. That's a reconciliation or it's a reuniting. So they wish that you guys would reunite or come over, come by. Five of Wands in reverse, Four of Wands. Like at least just like for a day. Like let's just stop beefing. They wish they could stop the beef with y'all or stop the like underlining competitiveness between y'all. You know what I mean? With the Five of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. They wish that you weren't so tit for tat with them. You know what I mean? So like if they do something to you, you gotta do it back. So maybe you be fighting fire with fire. Maybe you be also like hitting at some of their insecurities because they wish you didn't do that. They wish you didn't do that. You know what I mean? And they wish that they didn't have to like fight for the connection or didn't have to fight to like reunite with you. Nine of Swords. Again, they wish that you guys would be worried about like other people pursuing them or other people courting them. They wish that you had a fear of like other people approaching them or other people like seducing them or other people. So is that what I guess they would want you to realize that they're courting you. For some of y'all, this person wants you to realize that they're trying to love you, that they're trying to court you, they're trying to persuade you to see things their way. You know what I mean? They wish that they could invite you guys to spend the night though, or that you would invite them to spend the night. Because I got the Nine of Swords, and I had the Four of Wands, and I had that Five of Wands in reverse. So I get the vibe of them wanting to like be able to persuade you to spend the night or to spend time with them or come over. Yeah, they kind of wish that you would either just pop up or that they could just pop up. So if there's somebody who doesn't normally just like show up whenever, they just wish that they could just pop up, or they wish that you could just pop up, that you would just pop up. Yeah, Three of Wands. So they wish that you would stop thinking that you could do better than them. That's what they really wish. Could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio, could be a Aries, could be a Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, Pisces, Gemini. So they really wish that you would stop feeling like you could do better than them, because they be thinking that you feel like you're better than them, or like like I said, that maybe they're not good enough or they're not attractive enough. So they kind of will want to break your ego. I was getting that vibe a little bit too, where they would like to break your ego, where you don't feel good enough, where you don't feel attractive enough, you don't feel like you have enough. And they kind of want to flip it back on y'all. That not a source. Like there would be like a fear that they want you to experience some of the stuff that they had to experience. With the Tower reverse, the Tower sometimes could be like, they may think of it as like character building for some of y'all. You know what I mean? Three of Wands. They wish that they could stop y'all from like finding better. It's really, really the truth. They really wish that they could stop you from finding better by like getting you to settle down with them. Because the Empress in reverse is somebody who settles. So they wish that you guys would settle for them. All right. Not saying that they are a bad person, but they just wish that you would like, you know what I mean? Stop expecting more than what they're willing to give at this moment. You know what I mean? Because you got a Knight here. I mean, yeah, you got a Knight here to an Empress. So somewhere in a Page of Cups to an Empress, somewhere here this is not matching up. So either it could be in the way where they wish that you could match up more to them, but I think it's the other direction where, because the Knight of Cups here means that they find you to be attractive, appealing, aesthetically pleasing on the eye. So they wish that you weren't like so high maintenance. Nah, well, I'm gonna say high maintenance, but also like so bougie or so like stuck up. You know what I mean? They wish that you guys were more down to earth and like would like deal with some of their bullshit or deal with some of like, yeah, basically just their bullshit, some of their bullshit. You know what I mean? Because they feel like, so they feel guilty around you at times, or they feel ashamed around you at times when they like maybe express themselves or when they say certain things. You know what I mean? So it's like they don't know. They're more afraid of like who may be pursuing you. Like they assume that you're gonna run into a really good catch one of these times, and that's what the big fear is. And it's like, you're gonna run into somebody who's like really gonna be generous or really loving or really attractive, really handsome, really beautiful, really paid, really bossy, something. They imagine that eventually that's gonna happen. They just like, look, if you just get out of your ego, me and you, we could be together. I'm right here. So they kind of like look at it like that, like, but you think you can do better. Some of y'all, they wish that distance wasn't an issue because of the Three of Wands here is in reverse. That's a blockage. It could be, they wish that distance wasn't an issue. But distance seems to be a blockage between y'all, or unavailability in some way, or like maybe like unexpected changes have happened. So sometimes maybe they had to unexpectedly move, maybe they had to unexpectedly travel. Maybe they wish you didn't have to travel as much, or you didn't have to leave as much, or you just didn't live as far away, or some shit like that. Something like that. They wish they knew your whereabouts, though. I would say that. Like, if they knew your direct location or coordinates, then they would try to, like, reach out to you, or they would try to come towards you. Like, maybe they don't know, like, I was going to say maybe they don't know your time or your scheduling. Yeah, they wish that they would be able to convince you to be in a relationship with them, though. Cause I got 10 of Cups here with the Page of Cups. But they wish they weren't so shy around you. Because, like, this is somebody who plays you up in their head to be bigger than them. You know what I mean? So they find you to be very attractive, but, like, maybe too good for them. You know what I mean? Like, if you knew who I was, you know what I mean? If you really knew me on that level, this relationship probably would fall apart. You know what I mean? So, like, they kind of wish that you would idolize them and see them in this better light and stop thinking that, like, you're going to get somebody better than me because, like, I spoil you. I go out of my way. I would treat you like a king or like a queen. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, because the Knight of Cups is somebody who could play some shit up and make it seem like they're going to do way more than what they would. They wish that you would go for that, though. but I guess you guys got good intuition because you ain't going for that. Hey, what's up, Violi? Was it Vidal? Violi? Violi? I think I said it right. King of Tarot, huh? Thank you. Well, what's up, Stephanie? All right, so anyway, we got Aries. We got Aries, we got Scorpio, we got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, we got Pisces, Sag, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of y'all, they wish that like an apology would do. Like even though they don't mean it, because the Page of Cups in reverse, that's an insincere apology. They kind of wish that an apology or some type of kind gesture would be enough to get you guys maybe talking again if you're not talking to this person. They kind of wish that a kind gesture would get you guys talking again or get you guys like back open again. You know what I mean? So they just feel like you guys recognize y'all value now and they wish you didn't. All right. Cause that's where the vibe that the ego shows up. It's like, oh, you got an ego now because you got confidence in yourself because you believe in yourself now. You know what I mean? All right. So very good. Let's see. What do they wish would happen between y'all? The distance between us kills us. I don't want to fight anymore. So they basically would wish that you guys would reconcile then. All right. I guess they wish that the distance between y'all would also affect you too. Let me see. It says expressing how I feel isn't easy. Made me want to grow in ways that I've always been afraid of. So they wish that they were comfortable expressing themselves with you. They missed that answer. They wish that you missed them. That's what it is. They wish that. So what do they want to happen? What do they wish would happen between y'all? They wish that y'all would miss them, and that you would express that you missed them. So they wish that you would tell them that you missed them, and that you guys would be able to go back out. That you wouldn't reject them if they were to ask you guys out, or if they were to like try to date you guys, or if they were to like want to like be friendly or be more social with you because they miss you. So like if they were to express themselves, you know what I mean? They wish that you wouldn't reject them. They wish they had more insight on you because it says the inside scoop, a closer look, nosy, up in your business, moving on. So they would like to know like who you may have moved on to or who you may be dealing with now. Like they wish they knew more like about, let's say that you're dating somebody or you broke up with this person or stopped talking to this person. They like to like have reconnaissance. Like maybe they would like to know like who were your past partners, like what was your past relationships like in general, who are you with now? You know what I mean? Like I wish I knew more about like what you had going on, like your successes, some of your failures, some of your mistakes. Like they wish they knew more because they miss y'all and they can't express it. So what do they wish would happen? They wish that. So some of y'all, they got unexpected money. They wish that they got rich. Oh. Some of y'all, they wish that they were rich. So that way, I guess that they could be in the relationship with y'all. What? Oh, wait. Maybe they wish that they had more money. Or maybe they wish that you were rich. Maybe that's it. But it says winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. So some of y'all, they wish that you would either give them unexpected money or they wish that they were rich enough to be able to just give you money. You know what I mean? They kind of wish that they had more detail, though, to be able to say, like, what they should be doing. All right, so what do they wish would happen between y'all? Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups. So they wish that you guys would love them the way that they wanted to be loved. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be a Capricorn. All right. They wish that the dynamic between y'all would switch. That you wouldn't play games with them. Four Cups. That you would be impressed by them. It's Four Cups in reverse with this Four Swords. So, and then the Empress. Okay, so this is what they wish. They wish that their appearance or their look, maybe their status, because we got Justice and we got the Empress here in reverse. Their status or their appearance, they wish that would be able to get them in the door or get more from you. That's what it is. So some of y'all, they may be rich, they may be wealthier. They wish that money or that leverage that they have would be able to get them what they wanted from you. You know what I mean? Yep. They really wish that they didn't even have to ask you for favors, or they really wish that they didn't have to ask you to like treat them a certain way. They just wish that you would be able to just to like kind of know it or just assume it. You know what I mean? So like they wish they didn't always have to talk things out or have to explain themselves to y'all. Yep. And if there's like somebody who you guys are not talking to or on a break from, they wish you were the one that would make amends. You know what I mean? They wish you would figure out how to like start the conversation up between y'all, how to break the silence. You know what I mean? They wish that you would be the one that gets off your pedestal, or gets off your throne and says something to them. You know what I mean? And not like treat them like you're better than them, because they kind of assume that you think that you're better than them with this justice here and the Empress in reverse. They really wish that they had that over you. You know what I mean? Where you like put them on a pedestal and treated them in that light. But they kind of feel like some of y'all either have a public image or maybe a great career, or you guys live more of like a luxury lifestyle or a luxury life. You know what I mean? So they kind of want you guys to take yourself off a pedestal or just become more grounded in the reality of situations around you. So like maybe the options aren't that great, because the Four of Cups is here. Like you may not be accepting any offers. So they kind of wish that you guys would like consider their offer. If it's a past person, like consider it. You know what I mean? Because if Seven Swords in reverse too is also thinking in hindsight with the Four of Swords. They wish that you guys would reconsider their offer, or reconsider maybe moving in or allowing them to move in. Mm-hmm. I also kind of feel like they want to have a child. Like they may be wanting to take this opportunity to sleep with y'all. For some of y'all, for pregnancy, the Tower, so that so they could break up a relationship that you have, or so that you can interfere, so they can interfere with the relationship that you have. Okay. For some reason, I'm having the coughs, so I guess I'm saying some stuff I shouldn't be saying. Because we got the Lovers in reverse with the Tower. So I feel like they would want to be able to break up some type of relationship that y'all have. Like if you guys got other options, other choices, this person would like to either get you guys pregnant so that that goes away, or they would like to get pregnant so that that goes away. Like the connections that you may be building with other people, because they feel like you're not really impressed by them. You know what I mean? Or that they're not really impressed by you, so they wish that you would like try to figure out more ways to try to like maybe win them over, or try to convince them to see things your way, like to kind of like get a breakthrough in the connection. They would wish that you would do something spontaneous to like build the intimacy in the relationship. That's what it really gives. Like I wish you would do something like just random to kind of like make this relationship get off the ground. So some of y'all, they wish that you guys would have sex though, and that they would get pregnant. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like they've been considering it, they've been strategizing on it too. They just wish that you would chase them. I also got the Knight of Wands, so they really wish that y'all would pursue them more. And again, that you guys would put them up on the what you call it, that you guys would put them up on a pedestal. And that whenever they say stuff, that it makes a difference in your life, or that you like take it seriously. Like you take their word for gold, or you take their word for like weight. Like when I say something about this or that, like trust me in it. They wish that you would trust them with the stuff that they say. So when they give you ideas, when they tell you what actions you should take, they wish that you would just like, I'm not gonna say blindly take it, but they kind of just wish that you would like take the actions that they say to take. You know what I mean? Like learn from their mistakes, learn from like their wisdom, or learn from their like maybe their outlook. You know what I mean? Now, some of y'all, they wish that you were better for their image, or they wish that they were better for your image. I don't know which one it is, but they just really wish they had more details about you before they really made like a decision on whether to accept the connection or accept what you're offering, or before they really got too comfortable. Like they want to get comfortable, like, but I need to know more about you before I get too comfortable emotionally, and then I can't just leave, or I can't just like let you go, because this person may have an issue with that. They may have an issue with like losing people or leaving people alone, or like separations, breakups. You know what I mean? They may have that separation anxiety or something like that. You know what I mean? Like this person may care a lot about like partnerships and relationships. So like sometimes with people like that, pregnancy or like spoiling you or like going above and beyond is like a way of showing that you love them and that you'll always be around. Because like some people need you to invest a lot for them to feel like you're gonna stay. You know what I mean? So that might be it. So or then some of y'all, they kind of wish that they didn't have to do that. But most of y'all, I kind of feel like they just want to be able to have sex and maybe have children. I got Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini. I seen Capricorn earlier. Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Cancer. They wish that you ain't act like they were bothering you, or like what I mean, like you're not interested in them. That's what they wish you would stop doing. So, or like you're not as like pressed like maybe you do it out of boredom, so they kind of wish that you weren't like treating them like you only talk to them when you're bored. That's what it feels like to them. Like you just talk to me when you're bored, or you just talk to me when there's nothing else going on. So they kind of wish you didn't do that. You know what I mean? Or because you have nothing going on, then you be messaging and talking to me. You know what I mean? Maybe when you expect something or when you need something, then that's when I hear from you and all something like that. So they kind of wish. So some of y'all like whenever you want sex or something, then that's when you be reaching out or hitting up, or whenever you want money or need a bill paid or something like that, then that's when they feel like you be reaching out. So they kind of wish that you didn't do that. You know what I mean? They kind of wish that you would recognize, like, maybe you're like using them. Gives the vibe of them you using them. Or maybe they're using you and they wish that you didn't see that. So it could be that way too. Anyway, so we got Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Scorpio, Libra. And I said, who did I say? Sag. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm sure hoping that I read these wrong today. Thank you so much, Linus Kitty. Ooh, piece of candy. Piece of candy. Piece of candy. Piece of candy. All right. So, Leo, what do you wish would happen between y'all? Ignoring them. So, I guess they wish. So, some of y'all, they wish that you guys would marry them for money. Stop ignoring them and get into a relationship with them because they got money. You know what I mean? Like they have it like that, I guess. So they wish that you would stop ignoring them or like settle down with them because they have it. Or they wish that they could marry you for money. If you got money like that, then they wish they could marry you for money. All right. Yeah, happiness hater. So they really wish that they could block you from other relationships. Divination abuser. Yeah. So divination abuser. I don't know why they keep showing up though. They keep showing up. Talking shit too. So they really kind of wish that they could interfere with another relationship that you have or any other relationships that you have. That's what I'm really getting. So like if you were building connection with other people, they really wish that they could like block that, be a hater towards that, cog blocker. You know what I mean? Pretty much. They wish that they could use their skill set or their abilities to hold you or halt you from, because I got the hangman here in reverse, the hangman, then I got the two of cups in reverse. So they really wish that you guys would wait around for them to like maybe get their self together. You know what I mean? Like they really wish that you wouldn't have no partnerships, that you wouldn't date anybody else, or that you wouldn't be with anybody else. So it could have been a Cancer, it could be a Pisces. They really wish that you guys would just wait around for them to commit. Yeah. 10 of Cups here. So what they wish, 8 of Cups. Yeah. Waiting. They really wish that you guys would either leave a relationship that you're in and come to them, or they wish that you would just wait on them. You know what I mean? While they're like getting their, I guess they're getting their stuff together. Yeah, because they're trying to pick themselves up. So there's maybe somebody who's trying to pick themselves up. Could be a Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, Pisces. But I really kind of feel like they wish that you guys would hold them in high regard, though. You know what I mean? Yep. And create some type of unspoken bond between y'all. So like even if you guys aren't like in a relationship, they wish that they would be able to create some type of unspoken bond where they have like access to you, where they have like what's it called, like like exclusivity with you. You know what I mean? Like I'm more important than these people who are around you. So like I get to be in your intimate space. Maybe I get to text you. Maybe I get to call you. Some of y'all, if y'all do tarot, they really wish that you would like give them free readings. You know what I mean? That you would use your talents, your abilities for them. Like just do a reading for me. Just do a reading. I hear that all the time. So like I can relate if you be like, what? Get the fuck away from me. Because I hear that all the time. You know what I mean? So I'm sure if you do tarot, you probably hear that a lot. Because that's what they really wish for the most of it. I need to let y'all know that. They be definitely wishing that you guys would like help them with some shit that they have. Oh, you do tarot. So they wish you would give them a free reading. Do it. If you don't charge for it, do it. You know what I mean? Like I do it for friends and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like, don't try to be my friend to try to get some shit. Cause I ain't try to be your friend to try to get nothing. You know what I mean? Like I don't like that. Like if you be my friend, be my genuine friend. Most of my friends, we were friends before I ever spent $1 or before they ever spent $1. So when you be trying to be my friend and you be asking for stuff without paying, I know you're not my friend. Because that's not how my friends do stuff, and that's not how I do my friends. When I'm asking for something, I pay you. You know what I mean? Equal reciprocation ain't no robbery. But this person probably wants free stuff. You know what I mean? Or they want to use the connection that y'all have to be able to get some type of need met. You know what I mean? Which could be anything. Sometimes it could be finances. Sometimes it could be emotional. Sometimes it could just be like intimacy in general. But I don't know if it's sex. I don't feel that way because the high priestess could be. Well, we got the lovers here, so some of y'all they do kind of wish that you guys would maybe have sex again. If you never had sex with this person, then they kind of wish that you guys would have that intimacy again, where you guys are able to have those conversations. You guys are able to talk and like say uncomfortable things. You guys are able to bring up like past maybe betrayals or stuff that like that's been like a grudge. So they wish that you guys could talk out a grudge. You know what I mean? Yeah. They really just kind of wish that they could create the opportunity for them to be like looked at in a better light by you, like where you view them in this like holier than thou like pure light. You know what I mean? They wish that they kept that purity with you or kept this air of aloofness between y'all. You know what I mean? At one point, they want to be able to create that mystery between y'all, where you feel like you need to be in a relationship with them. So they wish that that's what that they could like make it look like they have more going on for themselves than what they do. Not saying they don't, but like they want it to look a little bit more dressed up, a little bit more glamorous than what it already is. So that way you're like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? I see you on some shit. They kind of want to be able to make themselves look better again. Some of y'all by default because of past connections that you've already had. You know what I mean? They also wish that you would be jealous that they're dating other people. So, because like, so if you guys aren't dating this person, if they're like that, they're seeing other people, talking to other people, dating other people. I get the vibe of them dating other people, but they want you to really be exclusive with them. They want you to be like the main woman, the main guy. You know what I mean? But they may keep their options open, but they wish that like that you would still stay around. You know what I mean? Like you would still be in a relationship, still be open. You know what I mean? Sometimes the lovers in reverse is not that way, but with the death here, that could be secretive and it's taboo. So they kind of wish that you guys would have some type of like taboo relationship, but there's an unspoken bond between us. You know what I mean? Like there's an unspoken bond that we're together, but we're not together. You know what I mean? We do stuff together as a couple, but we're not together. You know what I mean? So like, but they want to be able to have this air of like unavailable. They want you to have that air of unavailability to other people though, or if they want you to keep it secretive, like if you are dealing with other people, so they wish that they weren't able to tell that you have other relationships or other connections. You know what I mean? Because maybe you guys are like hard to read at this point and you're not really giving them much emotional fulfillment. That's what they really wish was in the connection. A sense of like being together, a sense of being overwhelmingly happy, a sense of you not never wanting to leave them. You know what I mean? Like they wish that they knew that you would never want to leave them, but they feel like you got options or that you can find options, that you're not like afraid of like not having a partnership. They really wish you were though. They really wish that you were afraid of like being alone or like maybe like not like maybe like not catching their interest or not like I don't know. I almost feel like they wish that you were more jealous over them. Is the vibe I really get. More jealous and like that you felt easier in love. That's what they really wish. Because this is somebody who's attractive, but they just kind of wish that you would just fall easier in love. Maybe because of their status, maybe because of their position, maybe because of their talents, maybe because of what they're able to create, what they're able to do, maybe because of their reputation, maybe because of rumors and all that stuff, or there's just the air of like not everybody knowing them. You know what I mean? Because like just somebody who is highly revered by a lot of other people, so like they kind of wish that that was just enough. You know what I mean? For you to want to create the outcome of like maybe like wanting to be their man or wanting to be their girl. You know what I mean? So they really just wish that, you know what I mean, you weren't in a relationship. If you have one, they really wish you weren't in there or you would at least cheat. If you got a relationship, they wish you would cheat. You know what I mean? Damn. All right. And then for some of y'all, they just kind of want to have sex with y'all. They just wish that, you know what I mean, if they initiated and tried to move the connection forward and they like revealed themselves or they indulged maybe like dating or going out or like making things happen, if they showed you like what they were capable of, that you'd be willing to go for it. That you guys would date for a little bit, like just a fling. I get like a fling. So some of y'all, they just wish for like a fling just for the status of like being with you at one point because the Ten of Cups is an experience sometimes. So it could just be of like being with you because maybe you're like out of their league or you're like upper echelon or you're just very attractive, highly sought after. So like they would just kind of wish that they would just have that experience that they can just create the opportunity to be like in your presence, to be around you, to be able to communicate, to be able to move the situation forward where it didn't go past before. And some of y'all is just for sex, and then for others of y'all it's just to build the bond, closeness, to be honest, to be able to be vulnerable. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they kind of wish that they could be vulnerable in that light. So it could be a Pisces, could be a Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, we're gonna stop using this one because I don't like the way this one's going. All right, we ain't gonna use that one no more. That was not for this read. All right, let's see what happens with Cancer. Of course, Linus Kitty, thank you so much. You said, yeah, I'm big dog too. All right, so let me see. So Cancer, what do they wish would happen between y'all? Let's see what we got. No matter the age, miracle. So they wish you guys would believe in them more. Yeah, and it says salty surprise and unexpected good surprises coming your way. Be on the lookout. So they wish you would look out for them more too. They wish you would believe in them and look out for them a lot more. You know what I mean? And they wish that you guys would surprise them sometimes with good stuff, maybe gifts. If it's a woman, she wish you would surprise her with dick. If it's a man, he wish he could surprise you with dick. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they kind of wish that they could just kind of pop up, you know what I mean? Pop out, you know what I mean? And just kind of show you a little something, show you what they working with. What do they wish would happen between y'all? Let me see. Yeah, it says come stay tonight. They wish that you guys would come stay tonight. So they wish they could fuck on you. Yeah, forgive me, please. So they wish that you guys would forgive them. And yeah, so I need time to. So they wish that you guys would maybe heal or get over some type of grudge that you guys may be having. So they can sleep with y'all again if you never slept with them. But it said I needed time and space to heal. So they wish that they wish that they could take some time out for themselves, or they wish that you guys would heal from whatever's happened already, so that they can surprise you. Four of Swords. Yeah, they wish you guys would take some time to yourself, rest. So they wish that you would think about what they said or like learn from your mistakes. Could be a Capricorn, could be Aquarius, could be a Libra. Yeah. So they wish that you guys would like break the silence or break the silence. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So some of y'all, they wish that you guys would spend money on them because we got Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Devil. They wish that you guys would like spend money on them, buy them more expensive stuff, or get them the stuff that they really want. So maybe you be buying gifts that they don't really want. You know what I mean? Or you be doing stuff that they don't really need and that they don't really need. You know what I mean? So like, give me stuff that I really want. Buy me stuff that I really could use. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, they wish that they could move in with y'all though, or they wish that they could like partner up with you guys, but like it's for status. And we got the Devil here too. So some of y'all is for sex, but mostly usually when the Devil's here with the King of Pentacles, it's usually about material. So it could be for status, could be for money, could be to maybe have a house. Maybe they would like to go in together and buy a house together or something like that. They wish that some of y'all, they just wish that they didn't have to commit though. If you guys did move in together, they wish that they didn't have to commit. They wish they didn't have to commit, or they wish that they didn't have to spend as much, pay as much, invest as much. Something like that is happening here. Because we got two kings, but one's in reverse. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. So they kind of wish that they didn't have to let's say it's somebody who has more of the money in the relationship. They wish that they didn't have to spend more of the money in the relationship. And let's say that you have more money, or that let's say they have less money in the relationship. They wish that you would spend more money in the relationship. You know what I mean? They wish that you would pick up some of the calls or pick up some of the responsibilities or something like that. Now, for some of y'all, they want you guys to like reconcile or reunite one more time, but really it's just for sex. They would like you guys to like come back one more time because somebody was not ready for commitment. They're not ready to settle down just yet, or they're not really ready for like a serious partnership, is what I get. So they feel like you are, or they feel like you aren't. One of the two of you is, and the other one isn't, is what I'm getting the vibe of. Somebody is ready, but the other one isn't. So if you're the one that's not, then they wish that they could cut you off. And if they are the one that isn't, if they're the one that's not, if you're the one that's not, they wish they can cut you off. If they're the one that isn't, they wish that they could be able to give you enough or pay you enough so that way it wouldn't matter. You know what I mean? So that way they wouldn't have to like be left behind, or that you wouldn't like go. I'm not gonna say ghost them, but you wouldn't leave them behind. You wouldn't move out, or you wouldn't want to like maybe relocate. They really wish they could be around you guys more, like in person. I was really getting that, and be able to like say something to you, say what's on their mind, and you not be upset. They wish you had tougher skin. You know what I mean? Like, let's have a real conversation, and you not be like, and you not like get sensitive. You know what I mean? Or you not like get hurt by every little thing that I say, or take it personal every little thing that I say. Like, you know what I mean? Because King of Swords sometimes can come off critical, but when it's upright, it's meant with love. You know what I mean? But sometimes it can come off as like, this motherfucker do not care about me. This motherfucker is ruthless. So they kind of wish that you would watch your words with the Four of Swords and the King of Swords. Like, be more aware of the way you communicate, of the way you talk to them. You know what I mean? And maybe show them more appreciation. Because that King of Pentacles and that Five of Pentacles, like, this person may feel like they're underappreciated, or they may feel like, you know, you're not as like generous as you used to be. So they would like you guys maybe to be more generous, more giving, maybe more gifting, or something like that. They want you guys to spend on them. I do say that. Even if you're a woman, they want you to spend on them. Yeah. They would like you guys to reconcile, but it's really just for sex, or just so they can have control over the relationship again. You know what I mean? Like, they can use you as like a resource. Because of the King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, that's about resources. And that's what the devil comes about for. The devil only comes for greed, lust, power, control. That's what we want. So whoever this is, that's what they want. Lust, power, or control, greed. If there's money or resources involved, then that's what they would want. So they wish that they would be able to have that type of influence in the connection. You know what I mean? Where like maybe they could use sex to like get you to spend on them. Maybe they could use maybe addiction that you have to get you to spend on them. Maybe a fear that you have, or something that's like, it's almost like the strength in reverse, where somebody likes to overpower you or be able to like tame you. They kind of wish that they had something that like you really wanted, and that they had control over it. You know what I mean? So that way you'd be more commitment ready. If you're the one that's holding out from commitment, then they wish that they could use whatever you really want from them, which could be sex, which could be like maybe a home, maybe stability, maybe security, maybe finances. They wish that they could use that to like basically get you to need them, or to keep them around. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they kind of wish that you guys were doing better on your own though, like without them. That might be it too. I think that might really be it too. I kind of get that vibe too. The King of Pentacles, King of Swords, kind of gives like a judgy vibe of like the way you spend your money, or the way that you like, maybe you guys party a lot. They maybe, you know what I mean? So maybe they want to go out to party, but like, you spend your money, not mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go out, we go on a date. Like, so some of y'all, they want to go out on a date, but like go Dutch. They want to go Dutch. You know what I mean? As the first experience or something like that. So maybe it's the first experience for some of y'all. I was kind of getting that vibe too. Like, they want to go out, but like you pay your shit. You pay for whatever it is. Like, they don't want to have to like overspend. Like, it's somebody who wants to be reasonable about like how much they invest into the relationship. So what they want to happen between y'all is to like be able to get sex, but like almost transactional, or to be able to like do, because you got a King of Pentacles here. So this is somebody who's like probably frugal, is the vibe I'm getting. And the King of Swords, all kings are like good at business. So King of Swords is somebody who makes rational decisions. King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who does not care about family, does not care about relationships. What's the cost of it? How much you want for it? This is what this person wish. So some of y'all, they kind of wish that they could just buy it from you. Like, what do you want for it? Like, all right, you want to go out to dinner? You want to go on a date? All right, cool. We do that. But then after this, I'm gonna take you home, or we'll take you to the room, and we doing whatever we doing. That's what they really kind of wish. King of Swords can be blunt like that. You know what I mean? With the Four of Swords, they wish that they could like be direct with you in that light. Or like, if even it's a woman, like, she would kind of want the money from you to like, or like want you to be more like a sponsor, a sugar daddy. You know what I mean? Help her out of like financial situations, pay bills. You know what I mean? And maybe she gives you sex the way you want it, or like, I don't know. Who knows? Who the fuck? Whatever. Because I got the Two of Pentacles here too, which can sometimes be somebody who has, this could be somebody who wants you to learn financial literacy. But if not, this could be somebody who's like juggling right now. They wish they could like have more time for you, a lot more time for you, where you guys could like spend more time together, maybe having sex, because this is somebody who wants you to be stuck on them, or wants you to be obsessed over them. So like, they wish that they could be like strategic about how they like how they spend their time, how often they're around. Like, that's what they really wish. Like that, and it would make a difference when I'm not there, because the devil creates a codependency. So they kind of wish that like they would be able to create some type of codependency. So like, this would be somebody who spends on you, maybe in the beginning spends a lot. You know what I mean? Shows you a lot. They may even show you the money. They may show you their bank account. They may show you their wins, their successes. And then they just stop. Once they get you hooked on it, They stop. Or when they maybe somebody who even comes off very sexual at one point, or very like, you hate a fake trick, I hate a fake hoe. It's the same shit. Like, I hate a woman that fake be like extra nasty, extra kinky, only be nasty for a little bit until you start doing stuff for her, and then she get lazy. Oh no, baby, you got to go. Oh no, I don't love you unconditionally. That is your father, your grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Relationships are predicated on need. I don't like you to be a fake hoe. I like you to be nasty. Same way you like that I spend my money. You don't want me to be asking a bunch of questions like, hey, what are you about to do with this money? You don't want me to ask those questions. I don't never want you to ask me questions about, why am I gotta do this again? Bitch, what do you mean? Why am I paying bills again? Why am I doing this for you again? What? You think I give a fuck about you living? This is for real. And if you talk to a lot of men and they're being honest with you, they're gonna tell you the same shit. They just don't be honest with y'all because then you may not fuck them. I don't care if you do or you don't. So I just be real with you. You know what I mean? Sex comes easily if you got some money. I'm not taking sides forever. Forever, I'm not taking sides. I'm just being general. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. Like, don't be fake freaky and don't be fake tricking. And you know what I mean? Don't be faking. That's it. But this is a ploy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They wish that ploy would work. So they wish that they could like give you some money or pay for an expensive date, pay for an expensive gift, and be able to come over and fuck on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's really gay. That's really it. So it's Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Capricorn. All right. Damn. Oh, that is crazy. You said I make my own money. You feel me? You feel me? You make your own money. I am stopping it, y'all. I am stopping it. I'm just saying some shit. That's all. Sometimes I gotta give it for a little wow factor. You know what I mean? Did it rub you wrong at that moment? Because that's why I be doing sometimes, just to rub you wrong, the wrong way sometimes. You know what I mean? All day long. So what is wrong with me? I don't know. I just be thinking like sometimes, and normally I would be like, damn, maybe I'll be wrong sometimes, but no, I don't be wrong. You know why I feel like I don't be wrong sometimes? A lot of times? Because there was this one girl. This girl, she inspired me too. I'll never forget her for this. She inspired me. One day I was talking bad about her. And I remember this. And if you ever see this, I apologize because you were a fucking genius. She was delusional. In my mind, she was delusional. But she's living out that reality right now. You get what I'm saying? So who am I to say that the way she's thinking was wrong? She's living in her own reality. She's living in her own world. And I'm quite sure she's happy. So she inspired me with that. Because when she first was telling me about the life that she was living, I was like, you know, like she was dating a millionaire at the time. And like he was going to leave her, or she was like wanting to leave him, but she wanted to get somebody else. And that wasn't working. So she had to stay with that guy. And at first I was thinking like, girl, why are you going like, you found a millionaire? What make you think that like you're going to do this again? You kind of old in my mind. That's my old way of thinking. I was like, you kind of old. But she got her another one. So I was like, damn, you are right. And now that you did that, it makes me remember your reality is your reality, not other people's. So that's why I'd be comfortable just telling y'all that, because it don't gotta be your reality. There'll be enough people in the world that will agree with what I'm saying. And that's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for the people that can test that. That's ugly to me. All right, so anyway, let's see. She inspired me so much. I'll never forget that woman. All right, so Gemini, what do they wish would happen? So they wish that you guys would regret choosing somebody outside of them, because it says I played myself thinking the grass was greener with her. So they wish that you guys and things ain't the same. So they really wish that you guys would miss them, and like maybe and yeah, it says I miss your vibe. So they really wish you guys would miss them because things aren't the same without you around. So they really wish that you guys would come back around, and that, you know, or maybe they pick somebody else. If they pick somebody else, then they wish that you guys would like come back, reconcile. You know what I mean? Like, I miss you. I picked the wrong person. I fucked up. You know what I mean? So they kind of wish that things would go back to how they were. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. So I seen the devil in reverse. So they really kind of wish that they could just give you the truth, tell you the truth. Yeah, Seven of Swords, but like keep some of the stuff to themselves. So some of the specifics, the details, they'd like be able to keep that to themselves. So they wish that they could be maybe strategize to get you guys to need them again, or to get you guys like hooked on them again. That's what they would like. Seven of Swords is strategic. They would like to be able to get you guys like to be hooked on them again. You know, so some of y'all that'd be for sex, but for others of you, maybe whatever it is. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is in the Seven of Swords. So what they really kind of wish is that they would be able to give you an offer that you couldn't refuse. Like an offer so damn good that there's no way that you could tell me no. You know what I mean? And they wish that you would actually be more obsessed over them. You know what I mean? Where you miss them, and if you chose somebody else, you would let that person go, and you know what I mean? You guys wouldn't like fight them, or like maybe you wouldn't like, I was gonna say retrace their words or retrace their steps. So maybe they just kind of wish that you weren't like as perceptive next time that they're around you guys. Like you don't pay attention. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're like always paying attention to like certain specifics, little details, little stuff that they be doing, little stuff that they be saying. You know what I mean? So they kind of wish that you weren't like always thinking about what they've said in hindsight and then bringing it back up. You know what I mean? So I guess this is like somebody who's trying to like, they want you not to be able to let them go. Page of Cups in reverse. So they wish that they would be able to apologize, but it's an insincere apology with the Seven of Swords. That's a strategic apology. They wish that they would be able to like to basically try to like convince you to maybe like take an offer that they tried to offer you guys before. I got Four Cups here, and then the Queen of Wands, and then the Temperance. So some of y'all, they want to be married to y'all because they're comfortable with y'all. So they want to be able to like apologize and maybe even try to like bury the hatchet between y'all. You know what I mean? But like, it's really because they want your approval and your validation. Some of y'all, they just want to have sex because the world in this deck has the two lovers, but they're naked and they're like hugging and kissing in front of other people. So they really wish that they would be able to be affectionate with you in public, or really like show you off in public, or be seen with you in public. Because they find you with the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. I mean, the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant as like respectable, your appearance, or like you're attractive. So like they really, really wish they could show you off. You know what I mean? Or show off your connection by just be like maybe by, I don't want to say by being apologetic by whatever happened in the past, like strategically saying, "Hey, my bad," or "I'm sorry," or just try to be playful. So like they would like to like just maybe start joking with you subtly, or just like flirting with you subtly, just to feel you out. You know what I mean? And you'd be open to it. They wish that's what they wish. They wish you'd be open to that. They wish that you guys would find them to be attractive, or be excited to hear from them if they were to reach out. That's what they really wish, because we got Four Cups here. But in this one, it's the Before Tarot. So it's like the Three of Cups, technically. So they really wish that you guys would reconcile, and that you guys would be friends again. What's up, North Carolina? Something. I can't read it because it says share your referral link, and it's blocking you out the way. What'd you say? Whole time I'm obsessed with him. He just keeps proving me wrong. Ain't that how it be? Stress, nah. Anyway. All right, so anyway, yeah, they wish that you guys would be a lot more playful with them, or a lot more flirty. You know what I mean? And not so defensive, or not like be like when they come around, don't be ready to like lift your guard up and stop looking at them, or like look away from them, because they kind of feel like you guys be looking away from them, or not like looking at them, not observing them. They wish you would look at them more with like more detail, or with more like intention. Like they wish. So some of y'all, they wish you guys would stare them down. I kind of get that vibe. Like they want you to catch your attention. They really wish that you would like see them as like maybe the best, and maybe in wherever, like somebody who you can see as like a person of prominence, or somebody who's respectable as a partner. They wish you seen them in that light, like a marriage partner, like for marriage, or for. So they wish that you wouldn't demonize them, because when I seen that devil, I was like, well, they want like a control in the way. They want you to put them on a pedestal, but like a pedestal, like they want you to kind of like acknowledge that they put themselves on a pedestal, and like treat them as such. You know what I mean? Like I put myself up here now. I treat myself in this light. So like I need you to treat me that way too. You know what I mean? So they kind of want you to go along just to get along in a way. Just to like, because you guys are comfortable, because they know you already. So like they want to like, they'll apologize, but like do I have to? You know what I mean? Or like, do I have to be like, you know what I mean? Do I need to be the one that flirts? Do I need to be the one that like breaks the ice? Or do I need to be one to like, you know what I mean? Like kind of set it off. So they kind of wish it was you. Like that they were either attractive enough for you to feel that way, or that you were inspired enough by like their status, by their, demeanor, by their reputation in general. They wish that that reputation preceded them enough that you would just be the one that like takes the action. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I really get. They wish they could like hold you, embrace you, without having to say it though. You know what I mean? Like without having to tell you like, "Hey, I miss you," or "Hey, I love you," or "Hey, I care about you." Like without having to say that, they wish that they could just do it. You know what I mean? Because it says, "I miss your vibes. Things ain't the same with you around. I played myself thinking the grass was greener with her." So like, I would like to apologize for the actions I took prior. You know what I mean? And maybe like, we just get back to where we were before. Because like the Hierophant can be about a regiment, a schedule, consistency. It's Taurus energy. It's like our foundation. Let's go back to like again the old ways. Four of Cups is here, but it's Four of Cups is the Three of Cups basically. But a Four of Cups is comfortable. We've already established something emotionally. So like, kind of just wish we just go back to that. And I wish I didn't have to like be strategic about like my approach with you. You know what I mean? I wish I didn't have to be insincere, fake friendly with you. You know what I mean? Some of y'all they really wish y'all weren't they were more than friends. If you guys were friends, they wish y'all were more than friends. You know what I mean? So yeah, they really kind of wish they could surprise you too with a gift, or surprise you with something that they feel like you've always wanted. Like they really want to give you an offer that you just can't reject. Like, yeah, there's no way you can tell me no. That's what they really want. You know what I mean? So they want to be able to catch your attention the next time. The next time they're around you, they want to be able to catch your attention. They want to be able to like expose themselves to you or get more exposure. Like so maybe be in a clearer line of sight. Maybe they want you to maybe acknowledge their body or acknowledge their appearance. That's what they want. They want flattery from you. They want you to flatter them. You know what I mean? And if they like dated other people, they wish that that jealousy had made you like do what they wanted you to do. Like that competitive feeling, like of me like dating or flirting with other people. I wish that would inspire you to like see me in a better light. It's a game because the Page of Cups in reverse. It's a game. You know what I mean? They wish I didn't have such a toxic relationship too. You know what I mean? That you would conform to their way of doing things. So however they want to live the relationship, I would like you to do it this way. My value system, my belief system. I want you to like, you know what I mean, carry that with me, carry it on in this connection. They wish that you would go along with their belief of the relationship, how it should go. So all right, could be a Libra. I mean, could be a not Libra. I'm sorry. Could be Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, uh, Virgo, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. Okay. All right. So here we are. Taurus. You said that's not how it works. We said no, Aquarius. Um, hey there, Cozy Dreams. What's up? What'd you say, Cozy? I missed it. Cozy, what Cozy said? This man told me he feels like I'm playing, so I told him stop feeling. Now I'm blocked again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, so some of y'all, what they wish would happen, they wish they could trap y'all. All right, because I seen Trap King, so that's usually like a trap card, like you know what I mean. So some of y'all, but this is sometimes yeah, Trap King came back out too, so it was serious. So they wish they could trap y'all. That's serious. Yeah, things ain't the same with y'all without y'all around. So they really wish what would happen between y'all is that you couldn't leave them because maybe they were pregnant or because they got you pregnant. You know what I mean? That they trapped you in a situation where you weren't able to lead without them or go without them or do without them. So they really wish that. All right, well, wait, we just did that. So what do they wish? Oh, wait, I never did these. So what do they wish would happen between y'all? Damn, that's a terrible shuffle. What do they wish would happen between y'all? All right, Page of Swords in reverse. Four of Cups. They wish that you would take the opportunity to reach out, or that you be the one to initiate. We got Four of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. They don't want to be the one to initiate. They don't feel comfortable being the one to message you first, or they don't feel comfortable being the one to just break the ice or break the silence, or you know what I mean. They wish they didn't have to be the one that like seemed like they were bothering you. They don't want that because we got Three of Swords in reverse too. They don't want to feel like they're bothering you. They want to be able to be vulnerable and express their feelings with you, but they don't want to feel like you're like they're annoying you or like they're getting on your nerves or like they're invading your space. So like they would kind of want you to be the one to initiate that. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, Five of Swords. They gaslight themselves about like saying the wrong stuff to y'all. So like they kind of wish that they knew the words to say to like get you to seize the opportunity or seize the moment with them. They wish that you would be more present in the moment with them. So I don't know if you guys talk because I see the Five of Swords. Sometimes the Five of Swords can be like we talk at some point, or we did talk at some point with the Three of Swords, Four of Swords, but maybe we took a break. So they want you to open up the lines of communication. They were like, they wish that you would be the one to do it and not have to be on them. Because like if they do it, it kind of feels like they're doing it, but like you're only replying back because they replied to you. You get what I mean? Or like you're only like taking the opportunity because they presented it and not because you wanted it. Like this maybe somebody who thinks a lot, overthinks it a lot. That's what I kind of get. Because the Five of Swords could be somebody who gaslights themselves, doubts their next actions. You know what I mean? They fear being criticized, or they fear maybe getting it wrong, or they fear saying the wrong things. They fear having to confront you or have maybe uncomfortable conversations in the moment. It also gives mixed signals. So like they kind of wish that like they didn't have to like feel these feelings and that you would just kind of like be direct with them or just kind of come straight out with them and tell them like where you intend to take things. Some of y'all, they wish that you guys would send them pictures, or that they wish that they could send you pictures. Like they wish they could send you more pictures, like flood you with pictures, maybe send you some, I would say send you some erotic pictures, or send you some where they're like revealing more of themselves. Because that's what this person wants to be able to do with you. Wants to be able to reveal more of themselves, wants to be able to get comfy with you. I was about to say comfortable, but the word comfy was coming out, so I said comfy. So I don't know what that is. But anyway, they want to be able to be comfortable with y'all. That's what they wish would happen. You know what I mean? Like they want to be able to like seize the opportunity. Maybe you offered them an opportunity before to spend time together, and maybe they rejected it, or maybe they just weren't like available. Now they would like to. That's what they really would like. They would like to be able to be open to whatever opportunity you got for them now. Nine of Wands though. So they really wish that you guys would be afraid of them walking away, of missing out on them. They wish that it would be that important to you. You know what I mean? And they kind of wish that they knew it beforehand. Like if they were going to leave, they wish that you had that fear of missing out, because then they would be able to use that. But like they don't have that, and at least they don't know if they have it. They don't know if they do. They wish that their appearance was enough for you to like take lead, or they wish that them being attractive, or them being, maybe they wish that you weren't so vain. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they kind of wish that you weren't so vain, or that you weren't so comfortable maybe feeling like you're attractive, because maybe it's like you become aware of yourself, because that's what it is. They feel like you're vain. And the Five of Swords is kind of like, if I do speak up, it may not matter anyway, because the Nine of Wands is like a fear of rejection, or a fear of missing out, or a fear of like failure. So they may be afraid that it may not work. You know what I mean? So that's why they need you to be the one to initiate. Because if I say something to you, or I initiate, or I try to like present the opportunity, and you don't really like give me the signs that you're really into this, I'm gonna feel crazy. You know what I mean? So that's what this person is like. They really want you to be vulnerable. You open up. You express it. What's up, Nita B, with the support? Nita B. All right. So they wish that you had a plan, or that they had a plan. Like if they had like a more clear plan, or a more clear route, or a more clear direction about how to get closer to you, then they probably would. But like at this point, it kind of seems like they don't know how. So all they really want to do is be able to trap you, or at least be able to make you feel like you need to stay. You know what I mean? Because they kind of feel like you're not afraid of losing him, or you're not afraid of walking away. You know what I mean? So that kind of confuses them, because it's like, well, you talk, or you give me the vibe that like you don't want to leave me behind, or like you don't want to miss out on this, but at the same time, I get like the mixed signal that like you're willing to take a risk elsewhere should you need to. You know what I mean? So it could be an Aries, Aquarius, Sag, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer. Again, for some of y'all, because the Four Cups can be about going back to what it used to be. Like they wish that you guys could spend some time, maybe like going back over the past memories that you guys once had, maybe like Netflixing and chilling, just being up in your space. They kind of just wish that they could just spend time with you like they used to, or like they used to. I get the vibe like they used to. Even though it's not a Six of Cups, the Four Cups gives that Cancer energy of nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like missing you. You know what I mean? It says things ain't the same without you around. So it's really a nostalgia. They really wish that they can seize the next opportunity to like, so maybe the next time you talk to them, like they want to be able to seize that opportunity to like get closer, to spend time with you, maybe to even be in an intimate space with y'all somewhere, you know what I mean? And be able to talk things out, clear the air, bring up past conversations that maybe that went the wrong way at one point. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to get clarity on this connection, or get clarity on like how you feel about me. You know what I mean? So they would like to be able to get the truth from you, even if it's a harsh truth. You know what I mean? They would like you to be vulnerable with them. You know what I mean? And just kind of let me know what it is. Like, tell me what it is. That's what they really want. So could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Aquarius, Sag, Aries. Yep. Some of y'all, they wish they could take a random trip to come like stay with y'all, or come hang out with y'all, come spend time with y'all, come see y'all. Like, they would like to just like or they want you to randomly just take a trip to come see them, like without telling them too. They wanted to be without you telling them, just kind of like pop up. So, or they just want to like pop up on you. Like, they wish they could do that. Like, just come to your house without calling, without texting. They wish they were that comfortable with you. You know what I mean? All right. All righty. He said, these shoes are made for walking. How tall am I? 5'7". Short as hell. 5'7". 5'6" 3/4 on days that I'm like, I have a tummy ache or something like that. Like, if I be sick, then I'll be kind of short. I'll be shorter. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Aries. What do they want to happen between y'all? Netflix and chill. Trap King. Some of y'all, they're going to try to trap y'all with a baby. They want to spend time, Netflix and chill. So this could just be like anything, just spending time together. What it says, I read, watch your horoscope to be on your business. So they wish they could be all up in your business, and they want you guys to forgive them. They wish you'd be more forgiving of their flaws. That's what it is. They wish you'd be more forgiving of their flaws, more forgiving of like who they are, how they are. You know what I mean? So they wish you would be more compassionate towards them, or more I would say more appreciative of them. Did I use that one? I didn't. Let's use these. All right, so they wish they knew more about y'all, though. That's what they really wish. They wish they knew more about, like, maybe your experiences, what you've been through. What is it? 5 of Cups. They wish you guys would get over a grudge, let go of a grudge, or let go of some type of emotional hurt that you've had from a previous connection. So they wish that they could love you, and that they could expand this relationship and take it to the next level. This is somebody who really wants to settle down, maybe really wants to have kids. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo, Ace of Cups. So some of y'all, they kind of, well, 7 of Pentacles, I do get them wanting to increase the quality of life in their relationship. So what they wish to happen is that the connection between y'all maybe would get closer, that maybe they could express that they love you, that you express that you love them, that you care about them more. Some of y'all, they also kind of wish that you guys would be a lot more generous, you know what I mean? Or a lot more like assured, emotionally assured, or that they could feel a lot more confident emotionally about the direction of the relationship, like the path that you guys are headed. You know what I mean? They also wish that they were, maybe some of y'all, they wish that they were more successful, or that you were more successful. One of the two. I got 3 of Wands and the King of Cups. Like, they kind of feel like they're progressing. So some of y'all, they feel like they wish that you would progress their emotions, or progress, like, expressing how you feel about them, like, faster. They want you to do it faster. You know what I mean? So like this, they wish that you fell in love with them. I almost want to say they almost wish that you fell in love with them like instantly or overnight. That's the vibe I get. We got Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Because I got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So they want y'all to renew the connection between y'all. We got Aquarius here too. They want y'all to renew the connection between y'all, or like to bring love back into the connection. You know what I mean? Like, be more playful, be more flirty, flatter them at times. Like, you know what I mean? They kind of like miss that version of you where it was like almost like a honeymoon stage. So they kind of want that back again. And if it's like a newer person, this is somebody who would like hope that you could be the one, or hope that you could be like their wish fulfillment emotionally when it comes to connections. They wish that you would encourage them to express more of their feelings, or they wish that they could encourage you to express more of your feelings. This person really feel like you guys like have a lot of love to give to them. You know what I mean? And they kind of wish that you would share more of that with them. And I say kind of because the 5 of Cups in reverse is somebody who hasn't really accepted the way that the relationship is between y'all. You know what I mean? So like they kind of wish that you would like maybe accept their love, accept the opportunity to advance the connection. There's potential for it. They wish that you could see it, because we got the 7 of Pentacles. They wish that you could see it. But then for others of you, they kind of wish that you guys would be patient while they're making progression, or while they're moving up, or while they're like focused on their career. You know what I mean? Because this may be somebody who's not really ready for love because they're focused on maybe moving up, expanding, entrepreneurial pursuits, business, you know what I mean? Like maybe travel, maybe there's like experiences that they want to have. Because maybe some of y'all, they could be young, but King of Cups is usually old and quick. Oh yeah, we got Page of Cups. So some of y'all, they are young. Others of y'all, they're a little bit older than y'all. So some of y'all, they are ready to settle down, and some of y'all, they're not. Some of y'all, they just want to play. You know what I mean? They just want to play, but maybe in the future, you know what I mean? So like they would like you to accept that like for now, I just want to play. But in the future, because I do care about you and I do love you, you know what I mean, or I do have feelings and emotions for you, then yeah, I can see a future with us. But like right now, let's just have fun. So for some of y'all, it's just that. And then for others of y'all, they just wish you guys would get over a grudge and can see the potential of this going further. You know what I mean? Because they're ready to love you. They're ready to have children. They're ready to settle down. They want forgiveness. They would like to renew the connection, bring love back into the situation. I'll apologize if I have to. You know what I mean? They wish you wouldn't keep playing these emotional games though, where you act like you're like into them one day and then you're not. You know what I mean? So like they wish you weren't like shy, or they wish they weren't shy. One to two. You know what I mean? But it's your independence that kind of makes them feel insecure, like the sense that you don't really need them, that you can do stuff on your own. So they kind of wish that like they were like you in some sites, in some lights, like that you don't need people to help you. You don't need people to, I don't know, be a partner to you or something like that. They kind of wish that they had that same emotional maturity as you. You know what I mean? Like so they wish that like they didn't admire you as much as they do, or they wish that they didn't have like as much infatuation for you as they do. You know what I mean? Because it's like just somebody who like it feels like they encourage you to always find new love, or encourages you to love yourself more, or you encourage them to love themselves more. So maybe they feel like dating you would encourage themselves to love themselves more. I kind of get that vibe too. But you got a bunch of different people, so I'm like reading on different storylines. If I'm really being honest, because like for some of y'all, they want you guys to hold your emotions, keep your feelings, keep your love. Right now, we're just having fun, and then others of you, they want to renew it. You know what I mean? Like you could be my happiness, my hope of love again. Like you've given me like this feeling of love is possible again. So like they would want you to feel that way about them. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they want you guys to travel. That's what they wish would happen. You guys would travel. Maybe you guys would move away, or like go somewhere at a distance together. To the parents, they want a lot of kids. This is somebody who wants either a lot of kids or wants like a household together. They wish that you guys were like had a tighter bond or got on the same page about the connection, about the relationship. Could be a Virgo. Like they want to have children. They want to have a large family. Some of y'all, they want a large family. And then others of y'all, they just maybe want to move in together, maybe like share bills and shit like that, or maybe you pay majority bills or they pay majority bills. I don't know how it goes. But they want you to forgive them. All right. It's too many stories there for me to really give you a clear reading. It was all over the place. They also kind of wish you guys would save more of your money or be more responsible with your money. All right, but the King of Cups is somebody who's good with money too. He's upright too, so I don't know. I feel like you guys are generous, so I don't know. Maybe they want you to keep more of your money or keep yourself more secure, like be closed off to other people. I think that's what they want. Like not for you not to see potential in other people, to not be flirting with other people, to not be like, I guess, and I don't know, having casual encounters with other people. They want you not to like find love is what I'm trying to say, because they feel like they're the one that can love you the best. All right, so it could be a Scorpio, it could be an Aries, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. All right. Yeah, most of this, y'all, I really feel like they just want this relationship to progress, or to maybe they want you guys to visit them. Three of Wands could be like a travel, so maybe they want you to travel to them, or they want you guys to like explore with them, like playfully explore, like playfully take this to the next level, and just kind of see what happens. Like, just feel your way through. So, whatever. All right, what you say? Meant to say, be with me. What is it? Oh, I'm talking to Aquarius, and she said she can't believe me because both her baby dads will take her kids. Oh, damn. I really just want to watch reading the names and things you mentioned in the chat tend to resonate with the people in my life and ends up being about. Ain't that crazy, right? Ain't that crazy? So way back, I was reading. I forgot where I was reading it at. Maybe I read it online, because like sometimes I would go into like those little like the group chats that they would have online, like a Cura or whatever, or like I forgot what the other ones are, but I don't know. Like I would just Google stuff sometimes, and anyway, it came up about readings. Like whatever happens in the reading is like part of it. So like, say you hear the dog bark, oh, that was part of it. Say the cars fall, That's part of it. Say I get nervous or I start sweating. That's part of it. You know what I mean? What if I stutter? What if I'm coughing? You know what I mean? What if I get lost in the sauce in the midst of it? All these things are like part of the reading. And a lot of times in the very beginning, I was missing those cues because those was like very subtle things that you got to like pick up on. So I was missing those things. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad you picked that up. No, I'm not a Cancer. I'm a Cancer rising. So now I guess you guys could put my birth chart together a little bit. I'm a Capricorn. All right. So anyway, y'all, I'm fitting to get loose. It's 11 o'clock. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thanks for joining. Hey, y'all, I just seen Kay went live. Kay Reads. Why don't y'all go check Kay out? Go show her a little bit of love, a little bit of support. I might go check her out and see what she's doing. You know what I mean? I got one last little task I got to do, and then I'm out of here for the night. I'm going to sleep. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all again for the support. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate y'all a lot. Thank you so much, Tiffy. Thank you. I appreciate y'all a lot. I'll be here again tomorrow morning, though, to do the Zodiacs. So look for that. And then that's about it. All right. Noonie out. I'm gone. All right, Kimmy. See you later.